year ago's battle, the New York Times supported its one-sided scope of Donald Trump by saying he was the unusual applicant while Hillary Clinton was the typical one. Gracious, what a distinction a year makes. Presently it's President Trump who is doing bipartisan manages Congress and attempting to rally the world against North Korea while Clinton is humiliating herself and her gathering with a sore-washout habitual pettiness. It's a great opportunity to turn around the ordinary and unusual marks. The wonderful complexity between the 2016 enemies nowadays is more vindication of their result, and clarifies why he won and she lost. Clinton's sharp choice to point fingers toward each path, including at previous President Obama and previous VP Joe Biden, is a first for a losing applicant, however not astounding. The self-indulging, entitled center she spent a lifetime endeavoring to cover up is currently on stripped show. As a Democrat who knows her well, let me know, individuals dependably whine she wasn't credible. Indeed, she's being genuine at this point. This is who she truly is. Yowzer. Envision that prepare in the Oval Office. Indeed, even Clinton's notoriety for being a brilliant legal advisor is currently suspect. Her book, What Happened, and remarks she made in interviews are a dog's stew of reasons and misleading statements that don't mean a trustworthy clarification for the best irritated in presidential legislative issues. As Peggy Lee asked, is that all there is? In Hillary Clinton's case, the disastrous answer is yes, that is all there is. In the meantime, America is seeing the normalizing of another president, imperfections whatnot. There are even signs that the media, while still antagonistic, is becoming wary of announcing that the sky is falling each time Trump hews outside the lines. Undoubtedly, his voyage from Playboy designer and TV star to the Oval Office keeps on having more than its offer of uneven minutes, however there are unmistakable signs that he is developing into the requests of the occupation. Some of that advance is reflected in the declining number of times Trump has made off-theme debates of late. He's as yet tweeting, yet causing less tempests. Different signs include a taut acknowledgement of conditions, for example, managing the typhoons that hit Texas and Louisiana, and afterward Florida. Trump went to after both, embraced kids, passed out nourishment to battered survivors and promised the country's help. Showing up is required, yet Trump, joined by the main woman, did it well. All the more significantly, government catastrophe authorities are getting high stamps for their arrangement and reactions. While no president is engaged with the subtle elements of such a huge operation, Trump would have gotten the fault on the off chance that it went off track, so he lands credit for a position well done on his watch. Another sort of normalizing was constrained on Trump a week ago when he stretched out beyond his skis in converses with Democrats over the visionaries. After Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi declared they had an arrangement with the president to determine the prickly issue, and that the agreement did exclude a divider on the Mexican fringe, Trump affirmed the diagrams, saying the divider will come later. Whoa, Nelly. The blowback from his base was irate and tried his popular claim that he could shoot somebody on Fifth Avenue and still keep his center supporters. The divider characterized his intense position on migration, which was key to his decision, and now he was infusing question into his dedication. Much more dreadful, he did it in a meeting with Democrats with no Republican pioneers in the room. This was only a straight-up guarantee completely through his crusade. Iowa Congressman Steve King, an early Trump supporter, said on TV. I think something will need to be turned around here with this current president's approach or it will simply explode his base. Trump immediately understood his mistake and a whirlwind of messages from his group demanded he is 100% dedicated to building the divider and the divider is non-debatable. The bigger lesson is that no president gets an unlimited free pass. An order accompanies points of confinement and necessities, and Trump's is no special case. In reality, his choice to court Dems on a large group of issues, to a great extent out of dissatisfaction with GOP pioneers, is a high-wire act that could yield huge advantages, or end in a breathtaking fall. While a significant part of the general population disdains gridlock and grasps the president's "how about we complete it" demeanor, Washington is an unforgiving spot for a president who loses his own gathering. Schumer's bragging about the amount Trump likes us and reports that their supper was brimming with chuckling is resuscitating an impression among some in the GOP that Trump stays more okay with Democrats. Not unexpectedly, Schumer and Pelosi are getting assaulted from the left for similar reports, with MoveIn.org and others notice they ought not give Trump any believability by making manages him. A Dem congressman from Virginia, Representative Jerry Connolly, revealed to Politico that numerous in the gathering get frightened at the hypothesis this may be another day unfolding. Discuss irregular, some in the outgathering would preferably relinquish their obligations than acknowledge Trump as president. Thus it goes, with the nation in the interest of personal entertainment on the expectation to absorb information of a most irregular president. Viewpoint and tolerance are required. Considering Clinton's appalling behavior, Trump's advance helps me to remember my dad's reaction when anybody griped about getting old. Consider the option, my dad would state. That is astute counsel now, as well.